Hi everyone! I just got back from the classroom and decided to do my reflection now just because this is a crazy week of lots of papers and I wanted to get it done early so I knew that I would actually come through. So today was a pretty good day. We had most members of our class present, but our teacher, Missy Saad, was not there, so we had a substitute and had to wait to be let into the classroom, so we didn't really get to set up, but it was okay because we didn't have too much to set up. So first we started off by reflecting on what we talked about last week, try to get students back in the mode of community mapping, and talked about problems that we saw. The substitute contributed a bit, and we started getting into the relationship discussion that we wanted to steer them into because we started our brainstorming for community service project. And over the weekend, the project ambassadors and Martine and I talked about doing a campaign to educate the school about healthy relationships, since we see a lot of students are in relationships, and we also see a lot of things in the community that point towards abuse and violence and domestic violence that the kids definitely identify as one of the largest problems in their neighborhood. And Hart is an interesting school. The students used to dine separately by the sexes until a couple weeks ago. I guess they switched, so we started talking about what that change was like, and most of the kids seemed to be either indifferent, or a few of the girls felt that boys were annoying to eat with and kept trying to steal their food and would just stare at them in their face. And the boys were kind of indifferent. We asked them how the new lunch arrangements were. And we kind of did a poll on who was in a relationship, and then there were a few slurs about like homosexuality raised, which I thought was interesting. And we just kind of slid over that and started talking about signs of healthy and unhealthy relationships. We brainstormed on the board and had kids each write when they had an idea, and I think it's really great when the kids can be engaged and be physically contributing to the discussion. So that was good. And then we went around and read warning signs, red flags, on posters that we received from Georgetown. We have a office called Be Well, which does all sorts of health-related and relationship-related counseling and programming, and one of their campaigns is the Red Flag campaign, which is about abusive relationships. So we read off the posters. Kids seemed to enjoy that. A lot of their same ideas that they had raised on the board and brainstormed themselves were on the poster, which was great. And then we told them that we were envisioning maybe creating their own posters to start a campaign within their school about abusive relationships. And a lot of them were really enthusiastic and saying, yeah, I think this is a huge issue. And we had poster boards, but only had a few minutes left of class at this point, so we ended up having them map out in groups what their poster designs were going to be within their journals, and then we will respond to their journals and give them back on Monday. So we divided the groups into 3 categories. One group is doing a poster about healthy relationships and signs of that. One is doing red flags, warning signs. One is doing resources and contacts that you can get in touch with if you're in an abusive relationship. A 4th group is doing kind of stick figure scenario of healthy and unhealthy. So I think that'll be great, and then the students can hang them up and show their school community what they have learned. So I can't wait for that. And we also have pens to give them for next week as kind of a surprise. And overall, it was a pretty positive class. We ran into the same areas of discipline issues. People wanted to talk, which was great, but they were all talking over each other, and then when we have them raise their hands, not as many want to participate. And also, I sat back a little bit more and had Corey and Kim kind of take over this class, which was good. And Kim's still feeling a little bit ill, So Corey really took the lead and took charge today, and they did a great job, both of them. So overall, I was pleased, and hope that you all have a good week. And team, One Real Beef Project. See ya.